Hello. Hey, Code. Hey, Magic Enchiladas. How are you two doing tonight? Hey, Septagon. So earlier on, I'm doing these relic quests, which take a very long time. They have a lot of downtime. So, while sitting in various areas waiting for things to spawn, I have been editing All Guardsman Party. I am about half an hour in, or half an hour of complete audio, out of almost 2 hours of raw audio. So, it's long enough. And all I have recorded is what I recorded on stream. It is long enough that it's lagging Audacity, and I'm gonna need to edit it in chunks as it goes. Hey Mason, hey Logan. It is the Final Fantasy. So I am doing relic quests, because you see this sword on my hip? That is Cortana. It's not as good as another sword I have, but it gets better the more things I do. And this is the level 60 Paladin gear that I got from leveling up. All Guardsman Party is so much fun to read. I'm really glad that Shoggy let me read it. Alright, have a good night, Logan. Okay, what do I need to do at the moment? Shroud, Lenosha. That I can just do whenever. Shroud, Northern Thailand. So it's a cheap teleport at the moment, so we will start by heading to Northern Thailand. No, one of those is South Shroud. I'll just do that later. It's a levy quest, and levy quests suck. Have I played any others in the series? I played... My first Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy XII, because the local library had a copy for the PS2, so I played a fair amount of it. But I didn't really understand Final Fantasy at the time, so I kind of pushed myself through a lot of shit that I shouldn't have, didn't really understand level grinding, and locked myself in a part of the game that was not fun dealing with. That was not great. And then I played Final Fantasy IV, and I played the DS version, which up until the end of the game can be a lot harder if you don't know what you're doing. So I got myself locked in another dungeon, because of course I did. I really like Final Fantasy IV though. It's why, like, Paladin's my first class, my second class is Lancer. And I keep thinking about upgrading my Heavensward copy to Collector's Edition, because I want the wind-up Kain, because Kain was great. FF can get really hard, but really only if you, in most cases, only very late game, or if you make it hard for yourself. East Shroud there. Right, and South Shroud, just wild hogs. I have a Chocobo, which... When I was little, I had no idea how to pronounce Chocobo, because, like, nobody in my friend, like, YouTubers weren't really a thing back in, like, gaming YouTubers were not a thing in the capacity that they are now back in, like, 2005. Or at all, I think, in 2005. And weren't really a thing in the capacity that we know now until, like, 2012-ish. And I was aware and playing Final Fantasy at that time. So I always pronounced it Chocobo. because that was as good as any, and all of my friends did the same because there was no official pronunciation that we knew of. Can I turn up my mic? Yes. Mic being turned up. Audio here being turned down. So my mic's a little further away than it normally is. That should be better. Yes, this character is a paladin, Sigrunothrwyn. I also have all my crafters as well, but I have warrior. I got eventually convinced to pick up warrior. This is glammed to look like the starting axe. Dragoon. I need to... I'm not entirely happy with this glam. I like it. I'm just not 100% on it yet. And machinist, whose glam got reset when I updated my equipment, and that looks really bad. Off to Silent Arbor. I can fix this there. Hey, Nyx. How are you? Hey, Vidorok. Okay. Now I'm gonna fix my machinist glam. That's the recommend. Got it. And glamour plates. Yeah, I like the poncho with my gun at the moment. And pugilist, I think I sold some of. Yeah. I don't really play my pugilist much. And then there. The Emperor's New Fists make my pugilist fight with her hands. But Paladin is my main, and I'm working on grabbing... Machinist is a ranged DPS, and it has some buffs similar to Bard. It does a lot of DPS. Not as many buffs as Bard, but it has, you know, Peloton, which is fucking lovely. It makes everyone in your party walk faster when out of combat. Which might not sound amazing, but, like, also... on some dungeons or trials, or some dungeons or raids, it's a fucking lifesaver. Sleep well code when you do. I haven't been a guy for a while. Oh yeah, it is also fucking amazing when you're in a group. Like, it doesn't work on chocobos, but if you're in a group and you're wandering around mining and you just have a friend there who's playing Bard or Machinist, it's lovely. Okay, what do I need while I am here? Sylphlins and complete the fate. Everything is better. Okay, I am just going to look up where the fuck that fate is. Everything's better. Level 49 fate spawned in East Shroud at X23Y14. X23Y14. So, up there in the Sylphlins. So I can just fly up there, kill some Screeches, I think it was? Yes, kill some Screeches and wait for the fate. Waiting for the fates is the most boring part of this. It's very grindy. I am on the 8th of 9 books. Sometimes I just casually do them because I just kind of need something to do. Other days, I have been doing these one after the other, and gotten like 3 done in a day before I burn out or my friends log on. Also, I have a free company now. I don't think I had the... Yeah, I didn't have a free company last time. There was a lot of debate as to the name. No one suggested that we just name it after my channel, and I said, no, that is... I don't want to do that. That's really comes off as narcissistic. But I'm like, I'm not entirely opposed to using some similar wording or whatever. So we eventually settled on our free company is called The Unfolding Tale, and our tag is just Tale, which you can see next to my name now. A lot of our friends are free trial players, so we haven't been able to invite a lot of the friends who are eventually, hopefully, going to buy the game and be part of our free company. But it's not like I'm losing time, because a lot of what I'm doing for this relic quest, which is optional, you do not need to do this. A lot of what I'm doing for this is sitting in a place and waiting for a thing to happen. Oh, shit, there it is. Sitting in a place and waiting for it to happen. And I can get editing done while I'm doing that, which is like, I've been having so much trouble focusing on editing lately that being able to just kind of run this in the background and occasionally glance over and go like, okay, what kind of fucking shit? Nope. Unsync. Kill the shit. That. I can desync first to make my life easier. And I don't want to use any more of my cooldowns. Cool. And what's my goal here? Is it just killing Sylph Bonnets? Yes. Come on. There we go. I gotta catch up on chat. Let's see. Pretty cool free company's name. Yes. I credit no one with it pretty much entirely. I would not have been thinking in that direction if he hadn't brought it up. So sorry. I may have mispronounced... Yeah. Yeah. Some of the other ads are spawning. That's fine. I can finish this without really bothering with them. Also, I just fucked around with my keybinds a bunch earlier today. I just set up my hotbar to have this up there and be kind of organized like it is down here, and I'm only just getting used to this. One of those ones with an illegible logo. A little bit. Okay. Stuck in... Wait, better name than the Envoys of Dissonance. You got stuck with renaming it when your old when your old guild mom retired and took your name off of it. Oh. Yeah, our logo. Yeah, the unfolding tale. A book in a shield with, it's kind of a knot, or it's kind of a knot going up and down like that, which I thought was like good symbolism for, oh, like it has no beginning and no end. It's forever unfolding. It seemed right for us. We're inspired by a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'm shocked that our guild name isn't a Yu-Gi-Oh reference, given that Kelly had a hand. Kelly had the opportunity to suggest a guild name for us, and she didn't. And she could have secretly given us a Yu-Gi-Oh reference without us knowing. And that is something she'd do, and I'm shocked that she didn't. What the fuck is... Oh, it's that fucking stupid thing there. Well, I'll just walk away until it de-aggroes. Okay, now that's all Lenosha, then dungeons, and 1 levy. I will... take off before keep hard. I was doing that with Kelly. I'll just put myself in queue. We'll see how long that takes to pop. And what's my fastest way to Lenosha? Probably just teleport there. Yeah. Which part do I need to go to again? I'm a scatterbrain. Outer, western, and eastern. And it's just the enemies. Cool. Let's look at the layout of Lenosha. Outer, eastern, western. So we can just start at one of them. We'll start at whichever one's cheaper, which is going to be Wineport. Travel through upper to outer, and then down to western. There's almost definitely like a Sons of Exodia or something somewhere in this game. Side note, I play on Ultros, which is on the Primal Data Center. If anybody in this chat also plays or would like to try Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy XIV with free trial up to level 60, including the award-winning Heavensward expansion, I am happy to run around a little bit with new players, show them around cities, and I'm still a Sprout myself at level 61, but I know Eorzea fairly well. God, is this one of those fucking, oh, we only put 2 enemies that you actually need in this region things? It might be. Yeah, you're a Sprout until, like, you hit a certain point in the game and you have enough hours. Looking for those little gear marks. There's one. Laquiarius. Which do I prefer, Marvel or DC Comics only? I guess I'd technically have to go with DC, mostly because DC's imprints are most of the comics I've read. Like, I've really liked Sandman, and I've really enjoyed Watchmen. But I don't read a whole lot of comics, if I am entirely honest. I think it'd be so... Like, Alan Moore has written more for DC, which I think kind of makes me like DC more, because I really like Alan Moore. I watched the first episode of the new Sandman series on Netflix today. I quite liked it. It was a pretty good adaptation. Granted, I have not read Sandman in almost a decade, if not a full decade. Roundsman, okay. So I don't remember too much of the intro, but it feels like they kind of elongated a lot of stuff in the intro bit where, you know, not really a spoiler given that it is the setup, where... Oh, that's a player's mount. Okay. Where... you know, Dream gets captured and held for, you know, about a century. I feel like they extended that quite a lot, which is not a bad thing. It definitely put more to it, and more to the people who had. I also may be remembering wrong. They may not have extended it at all. But it felt like they did. Also, from what I've seen, the casting of Death, fucking perfect. She looks like kind of identical to Death. Alright. You originally asked to just put me up for an X-Man pun before you remembered some folks think that's how it works. Oof. Yeah. Big Daka's Gunbreaker. Big Daka's either Gunbreaker or Machinist. I should go back and finish reading Sandman. I don't remember where I left off. This is an easy dungeon, so I'm going to do Fairfield, Lordrish Pulls. Not going to worry too much about my mitt until I'm a little further in. Yeah, I'm taking so little. There's shit that we need in here, so I will stop. For the sake of that. Also, I'm just realizing that this is a level 36 dungeon, and I am missing a shit ton of my cooldowns. You didn't... Alright, Machinist, you just didn't have fun playing the free trial. That's fair. Machinist you get in Ishgard once you get into Heavensward, which is definitely better than ARR. Oh, missed that. I think I got all. Okay. I will allow us to get the rest of our shit. That's fair. I did find that the best way to play Ziv... Whoa, what the fuck? Healer. Healer, what the hell? Ah, final. Fucking hate final staying. Just wanted to give myself my health back. There we go. This game is really good. It's not just a slog. Is there a mech class like a... Okay, at this point, I am just going to blame... I have never gone down twice this early in a dungeon. I'm not going... I'm trying not to grumble about it. But what in the hell is going on here? Oh, Joe Cat is wonderful. Highly recommend. Is the healer just not paying attention? Or is the healer doing this on purpose? Is this a you go at my pace thing? Am I being punished? Right, I'm gonna cool my pace down, because apparently if I don't, I'm just not gonna get heals. Come on. Come on. Really? Healer not healing, or tank super overpulling and wiping a bunch. I'm the tank, and I'm not overpulling. I'm just going down a shit ton. Also, the healer's on Famfrit. I have no idea what Famfrit's reputation is, if I'm honest. Never been. Also, can the bard please use Peloton? What? Why was that face almost dead? I'm just gonna wait. Oh. What? Why was that facer already almost dead? Ultros Qs must just hit different. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's not normally this bad. That's the face that ran away earlier? I didn't realize one ran away. Took a friend through Tomtara hard for her first time. She promised to always be kind to healers under pressure afterwards. Good. That's the correct response to have to Tomtara hard. God, Kelly and I are progging through Palace of the Dead as well now. Oh, come on. Come on. No. No. You get your ass back over here. Stop targeting everyone else. I almost said my friends. These are my acquaintances. My allies of convenience. I'm the one you want to hit. Who's limit breaking? What? Why are you limit breaking on a mini boss that was almost dead? God, I was doing Cutter's Cry with Callie the other day. Callie was healing, and I think Callie was... No, it was either Callie was healing and I was tanking, or Callie was tanking and I was DPSing. But one of our DPS was a... something or other. Had the fucking Endwalker tag. And I'm just gonna grab this fucker and this fucker and just get them all right over here. Had the fucking Endwalker tag and used his single target limit break. I think it was a ninja even. Used his single target limit break on a random trash mob in the middle of the dungeon. But had the Endwalker tag, which is just a tag you can get, like I have the True. It was just using the title for Endwalker, which is the title you unlock when you beat Endwalker. Meaning this fucko played through all of Final Fantasy and didn't... I called him on this, and this fucker did not realize that Limit Break was shared until I told him. And wasn't sure why I was not happy with him for limit breaking on a single fucking target. I'm like, buddy boyo, friendolio. We share that bar, and we use it up. We use your single target limit break on the boss. I'm just gonna burn that now, because I don't trust the healer, and we can kill it before both of my mitts are off. the fuck? Why am I not getting healed? Nope. Hey. Where the fuck is the healer? They're still... Oh, yes, Aura. I'm sorry. What the fuck is wrong with this healer? You have your healer to level 88. What the fuck? We have the Flame of Magic. There's a mentor in this group. Well, we opened it anyway somehow. I don't know how. Normally you need 2 of the stones. I used that mitt. I don't know why I didn't cast. I'm moving around so much more than I want to be, but I don't trust this group. I kind of want to blacklist this healer. But you also can't do that in the middle of a duty, so it wouldn't even matter. There we go. The gate can be forced by giving it a wrong answer, including balancing empty with empty. Huh. I did not know that. And I get the loot. Cool. Oh wait, is that... That's a new firearm. It's worse than the one I have equipped. How does it look? How does it look with paladin gear? Oh. I'm glamming that. Okay. 1 dungeon left. 1 more of these, and then 1 more enemy and 1 levy. And then I'm done with this book, and I just have another... I'm being a little bit salty tonight. I should probably cool it. Hey, Jim. Say hi to Tiff. I only came for a short time, and to leave y'all a bad rhyme. Keep up the fight, don't go into the light. Clowns are cool and MMOs droll. How dare you, this MMO was amazing. Jim, make your goddamn character. We have a guild and everything. Ooh. Reduces target party members' damage taken by 10%. Increases damage reduction by an additional 10% if Rampart or Sentinel are active. I have an off-tanking tool. Great for when Kelly and I queue up together. When she's playing Dark Knight. She's a pretty decent Dark Knight. Sheltron is, like, my favorite fucking ability. This is just, like, the perfect off-tank ability. You know, it'd help if I got on my Chocobo. Most of your free time is either a D&D game or lap pillows. That's fair. So you should get Tiff to play too. Sheltron gets roids with Endwalker and Intervention. Nice. So I have Interject, and it's so fun because it pretty much doesn't work on anything at the moment. I have tried it on so many different enemy actions, and it has just not done anything. Yeah, Dark Knight is neat, but does not gel with me. Oh, Sharknado's up. Sharknado's always up. I should take Sunken Temple off and queue for Halatali Hard. I should probably also double check what I need to kill. What am I doing? Shelfclaw Reavers. Okay, cool. And after this and Halatali Hard, I just do that Levy quest and grab the new book. That'll be the last book. And I'll be done with this level. And then I can do another level. Really? Oh my fucking god, are all of them part of the fucking... Are all of them part of the goddamn... Alright, fine. I only need to kill the Shelf Claws. But you know what? You know what? Fine. Wrong button. I'll do the Fate. We could use the free company points. Don't ask me why I did that. It would have been better to just kill this one first. Super easy to see for sprite enemies. Where did I download FF14 from? I got it from the Squenix website. You can also grab it on Steam. It is a free trial. I do have a referral code if you just want to buy it. I would recommend playing the free trial first. I should post my referral code. this. One more. There he is. Get back here, you bitch. There we go. Okay, so it's just that and one Northern Methanolin. Chimera-type bosses usually have some kind of mass paralyze. Yes. Although the mass paralyze is usually less annoying than the big freeze attack. Cutter's Cry has one, and Dragon's Voice... Yeah, Dragon's Voice is a big AoE paralyze. Wait, why am I going up that way? I need levies. A big AoE paralyze that you need to stand close for. And the other one is a big AoE freeze that just sucks and does a shit ton of damage. Circling the Ceruleum. And I find that one harder to deal with. Good, it's actually available. Why am I getting on my Chocobo? It's right here. Tiff said you're not allowed to play any race with thick thighs. What? So, no, it does not cost money with a 30-day trial period. If you buy it, it has it comes with 30 days of playtime. There is also a free trial that is unlimited up to level 60. Do not play a Lala, Jim. Please do not play a potato. I'll have to punt you. What a difficult levy. Oh man, I really need this teleport back. Lalafell, this person. This potato. This puntable little thing that is barely past my knee. Okay. I'm just gonna fly to Mordona. It's right there. I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly there, and I'm just gonna wait for the dungeon. Part of me wants to see if I could desync Halahali hard. I definitely could have desynced Karn. Yeah, I really cannot stand Lalafells. There are three good Lalafells. No, 4 good Lalafells. Tatarataru, Momodi, Papashan, and Papalimo. They are the only good Lalafells. There are no others. And anyone who tries to tell you otherwise is a potato sympathist. The fact that they are potatoes is further evidenced by the fact that every single creature in the game wants to eat them. I forgot about Wedge. Wedge is cool. Wedge is also okay. Nice. Actually, I really like Halatali hard. If I have my potato, then everything... No one is already playing a potato. I don't need more potatoes. I really like Halatali hard. This is gonna be my pull. Beautiful. Alright, group passed the test pull. I can pull a little more. In fact, the wall. Come on, cast. Like, I'm seeing the cast button get pressed, and it's not casting. You're always calling on your tanks to yank the boss to the north after each phase of your current fight. There was one boss, the first time I fought it, like, I was aware that it had a shit ton of those, like, aggro ignoring moves. Because it was really obvious, because it was still aggroed to me, and it was not fucking looking at me. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep aggro for what I can. I'm gonna stun and cover my friends. And the fucking rando I'm playing with goes, tank, please keep your aggro. I'm like, bud, I am. The fuck do you think I'm doing? Immediately after I use reprisal. Beautiful. Band of Maiming. Oh, no, already got one. The soon to no longer be final boss of Savage End Raids is a complete bastard to position between his casting and standing still. That fucking sucks. Right, talk to this dude. What did I say that made Tiff choke? I legitimately don't remember at this point. Oh, I can pull a bit more now. Hey, hey, hey. That's not even phrasing. That's just the word. That's just the fucking word for what I am doing. Okay. Just gonna pull here. Grab this as well. Come on. Oh, right, this. I may have pulled too much. There was one. Humans also rephrase the boss's line. There is but one master in Asphodelos. There is one but master in Asphodelos. Lucky Asphodelos. What do you call the overproliferation of furry subtypes in a setting that previously had one or two distinct subtypes? The setting is just being written by a furry. It's just being written by a furry. That's just what happens. Proliferation. Gotta cater to the FF10 and FF11 fans. Pop that. Will at least make his AoEs less damaging to my team. 2, 1. I think we're technically supposed to destroy those orbs. We may just out DPS him. Or not. Or not. Oh yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We got this. This is all fine. I have 3 stacks of Vuln. There we go. That was fine. Protector's Barboot. Oh, I kind of like that. It's not actually better for me, so I'm just gonna grade on it. Pass, pass, grade. Oh, need. Actually need that. And pass. I need that for a glam, but I still need that. It's perfect. Oh, this part's really fun. Fucking Lala. There he is. Okay. Let's fucking go. Why did you... I shouldn't be surprised. It is a Lancer. I do the same, but in my case, it's because I'm normally a tank, and I forget that I'm not. Oh, I'm tethered. I've legitimately been playing Lancer and forgotten that I'm not playing Paladin. So Lancers are the equivalent of Hunters. I like this cutscene. The final test shall pit you against the finest gladiators ever to grace the blood sands. Steel yourselves! Lancers just have a reputation for pulling without the tank. Now, what is it? Sages are getting a reputation for just being fucking dickheads. Like, if you have a bad healer whose problem is like more than just not really being an efficient healer, there is a 90% chance that they are playing Sage. Like a bad healer can just be like not great because they're just not a great healer. A bad healer can also be not great because they're actively being hostile to everyone in the group. And if that is happening in Final Fantasy XIV, there is a very good chance that the person you are playing with is playing Sage. Nope, come on. Cover. So that Lancer is not getting out of the way. There we go. I did not mean to stun there, but okay. Good to know that this boss can be stunned. Hunters are hated in WoW more because they greed on more because, like, they have the ability to roll need on everything and will do anything to keep their DPS up. Lancer's issue is more, like, built into the class in how many jumps, because I play Lancer. There are so many jumps that you need to do to keep your DPS up. And these are single target jumps, and these are just part of your rotation. Oh, I wanted to come in the healer. Oh well. DPS tunnel vision, did someone say Black Mage? Hey, the Black Mage was doing pretty well. For once. Black Mage is the one with the reputation more like Hunters. Black Mages are known for standing in one spot, only caring about their rotation, and always standing in the bad. Like, I have one friend who is playing a Thom, which will eventually become... Oh, not disposal. Nope. Exchange. Pertaining to shields. The last book. Another 100 elegant tombstones. Why is that? Set is 900 Allegan tomestones. That is more than the Ironworks gear was. And I don't care. Okay. What are my dungeons? Hunter's Cry, Forest, Sirius, Lost City. Okay. Fine. City, Forest, Sirius, and Cutter's Cry. What do I need to do here in Mordona? Any fates? Nope. Levies. Who writes history? And some enemies. Cohort. And Gigas. Cool. Lost City does have really pretty music. Can I link you to where you can find the free trial up to level 60? If you're, are you trying to get it on Steam or on the Final Fantasy website? Was that a Grand Company? Also, which levy was it? I did not actually read that. Grand Company, who writes history? Cool. Website. There should be... Okay. I'm gonna link this. Hopefully this will work. Yes. So if you click that link, there should be a button that says Start Free Trial Now. Or Play Free Trial Now. It'll offer you a Square Enix account, or you can create sign in or create a new account, and then it'll go from there. And it'll let you download the launcher. The launcher will then install the game. Whose levy is that? Oh, cool. Flames. I like the flames. Also, just realizing I could run these. What level are these? 38, 50, 50. I could run the 38 one with my Rand Company squadron. And I should kill some Gigases. Oh, Lost City. I honestly really do like Lost City. I think the final boss mechanic is very, very neat. What's my starting job? And Grand Company. Starting job was Gladiator. So Paladin now. Which is why I'm so focused on being Pally here. And Grand Company is the Flames. Have a good one, Vidorok. I also... Such a pretty scenery. I'm just gonna pull the here to be safe. Have an Astrologian, so I really don't want to do... I do not want to do White Mage pulls. Have I gotten enough into Heaven's World? Heaven's World? The Lost City hard. I've done Amdapor Keep hard. I don't know if I've done Lost City hard. And I have not done Void Arc raids. I have just seen... I have just done the rescue mission, which is all I'm going to call it. Because I don't want to put... I think I have already said spoilers at some point, but I don't want to say them again. I just did the rescue mission. Kelly's a little bit further than me. Why am I forgetting my mitt? That's on me. I could... Oh no, I don't want to pull up to there, because that is the poison bit that spawns shit. I would rather not pull into one of those. I know better. Yes, in Halatali. Side note, like, the end of Heavensward, or not end of Heavensward, End of Realm Reborn and into Heavensward, like, really solidified, like, oh, I feel really happy with my choice of Grand Company and Starting City. The Sultana's cool. I like her quite a bit. Also, Ishgard is such a pretty city. It is politically fucked, but that's also everywhere in Eorzea. Do I have earrings? I don't know if I have the earrings of maiming. No, it'll tell me if I do. Agreed. Nope. And don't want casting. I do not cast. Dot going. Probably should have waited half a second. Alright, here's hoping no one gets Vord. I did not mean to use both of those mitts at once. How excited for Darktide am I? Very. Oh! There goes the bard. Yeah, Ul'dah really does feel like it's a lot more of a plot important city than the other two. It's kind of like, it's so weird how much like Ul'dah has characters who are like, oh, if you started here, you've met this character before, and people are very... and people generally know you, and it feels kind of closer to what should happen. I started in Limsa, my original character. I haven't touched in fucking years for good reason. And, like, looking back, jeez, Limsa really... I don't know. It's just not much for Limsa. Yeah, switching to Rogue at 10 is what Kelly did, because we gave her the rundown of what jobs there were, and we were like, there is also Rogue, but you can't start as Rogue. She's like, wait, so I can become a Rogue? How do I do that? I'm like, Well, you have to get to level 10, your starting city. So, like, if you really want to do that, your starting city is going to need to be this. And she's like, okay, that's my starting city. I'm going to marathon this class to 10. And then she did. And then she played through A Realm Reborn as a rogue. And then realized later that she actually preferred monk. Because the reason she wanted rogue ninja was because she thought she was going to get a shit ton of positionals, but most of them had been removed. Alright, I do not want to stand in that, so I want to pull them back to here. Needed Gridania for Archer, but you were working with outdated info. Apparently Ninja used to require Archer and Pugilist levels. Yeah. I know Paladin used to require levels in both Gladiator and Lancer, I think? And it's really funny. I hit a later part where you meet someone who's very involved with the ninjas. And there's a bit where you're just talking to her, and and if you have played Ninja, she doesn't say anything. Or if you've played Ninja, she doesn't say anything in particular here. If you haven't, she says, have you ever considered the way of the ninja? You're quite suited to it. It was very funny. Lancer is also a very good job to level and go into Heavensward with, because a character who's very involved there. How does this look? I like that. I should not be kneading on that shit. You like the mage vibe on the Elezen more? That's fair. Can you make multiple characters of different race? Yes. I'm not sure if there's a restriction on how many characters... I think there is a restriction on how many characters you can have on the free trial. You can, however, have all of the jobs... Oh my, I wasted my free damage button on that. Go. All of the well-known basic core classes are technically prestige classes of jobs you only play when rolling new tunes. Oh. Let's lure it out of the bad. No, no, you get back over here. You focus back on me. I think I already got the Protector's Gauntlets, yeah. Okay. The real test of this group. Are we gonna wipe here? Leaving the fungus zone, entering the demon zone. Yup. Good. Okay. That was a little dicey. A little dicier than I wanted it to be. It could have been a lot worse. Already have those. Already have one. Cool. Fucking target it. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure the group's got this. I do not like, this will just wipe a party if you don't know this. Oh. That's fair code. Okay. That's one. Okay. So, okay, that's... I can't mark them. Those two are matched. I did not see any of the others. Hopefully we can kill him within one cycle. Fuck! This Omen. Nope. We did not move fast enough. Okay, those two. Those two. Okay. I am gonna open one of these very quickly, and we'll just wait to open the next one until... I'm just gonna open this one, and... no, come on. Please. Please. Okay, somebody open this one. Okay, we'll open the next one. Go. Okay, cool. You may have done that too soon. Nope. Slightly too soon by like half a second. Come in the healer. Healer did a good job. That was a good party. No, I'm gonna need to go back to town for that, so I'll do that later. So gotten that done. Still need to do the other two. Cutter's Cry and Forest Sirius. I'll just pop Lost City off of here. And then I need to kill... Giga Sozu. Should be around here somewhere. There's one. Honestly, like, I understand how the first part gets really annoying, but I like the boss of Lost City so much that, like, it's honestly one of my... Oh, a Biggest Dickus. It is one of my favorite dungeons to run. Generally, like, I like running it with friends, because then you have some people you know the mechanics. There's one. But I generally find it a really fun dungeon. I'll go do the levy, and then I'll come when I come back. There should be another one spawned in. The only thing you found worse than timing when to hop in the doors is when to turn on the shield for Leviathan's trial. Oh god, yeah, Leviathan is so fucking frustrating in that. What, did my 3 not go off? Yeah, I had, like, the matching game with that is a lot of fun. And it's one of those things where even when you are over-leveled for him, you're probably still going to wind up doing it once. That's a pretty good sound for a new follower alert. Oh. Cool. Huh. Oh, I still have tea left. Sleep well code. I don't like this dungeon at all. Because of the way shit spawns in, it does not let you tank at your own pace. Also, my first group immediately went... The first time I did this, the group I was with all immediately went to fucking rush the, yeah, I'll stop here. Immediately went to rush the fucking eggs in that part of the fight. Which, like, I saw those and immediately went, man, these look like a bad idea to hit. These look like an AoE deterrent. And then I was right. Oh god, right. And they fucking take ages to actually spawn in. Oh, what the fuck? You are aggroed to me. Why are you chasing other people? Thank you. Stupid fucking bitch. This is why I don't like this one, because if you aren't careful, and these things aggro, and these things hop up, they can very easily aggro to someone who is not the tank if you aren't, like, going at the dungeon's pace, which is not a pace I like to go at. My tank, honestly, the first time I really tanked, like, I played some tank classes before, but I never really, like, tanked for real. First time I really did was, in Vermintide 2, I started playing Barden's Ironbreaker, and it was so fucking fun. And, I just got used to going super fucking fast, because, you know, Zoomy Dwarf. And that has set the pace that I tank in every game since. Hey, Simon. Simon the incredibly sinkable. Funny tanking story, you've been doing it for years, but you got a special kick out of it earlier this week. Snowcloak dungeon with a pre-built party of 4? Oh? I'm not getting out of this. Fucking shitheads. This is why I don't like this dungeon. There's so many ads and they spawn so fucking fast. I can do very little about them. Oh, I'm about to fucking die. Dark Knight, Monk, Samurai, and Mechanist, not a healer in sight. Oh my god. Boot. Let me open it. There we go. Nope. 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 Where's the fucking stairs? I'm blind. I'm always a little disoriented after a sneeze. Oh my god, they fucking sprinted ahead. You just see, oh no, I made a mistake. Several. Yes, you did, friend. It's okay. You have a very tall, angry tank to take care of you. Had to take all those pulls on really thin margins against everything you've been trained and taught. But at least the triple DPS could single target focus things into a manageable range most of the time. Fuck right. Yep. Oh. Thingloids. died once to the first boss and only to the first boss. How the fuck? Right, yes. Kind of just fight this and then we pop up. I should pull it into the center, away from the eggs. Dark Knight gets a decent heal on every third hit, and tank plus 2 melee meant you could coordinate low blows on secondary focus targets. Yeah! Is it really safer to just not heal them when half of our party is okay? We made it and that's what matters. I feel that that was maybe not the smartest choice. No thanks. I cannot see glamour that would work in. Too bulky. Looks bulky and clunky, not bulky and protective. What's my best tanking story? And 2, what's my favorite monoclass party? Oh, jeez. My best tanking story. I don't have a lot of interesting tanking stories. Most of the tanks most of the parties I tank for are pretty competent. Someone's replaced all the water with pudding! That's your niche reference of the night. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm just turning on Sentinel right away. I pulled a little more than I wanted to. Just took your own loot, but you didn't even have the usual potions of healing in your inventory and stashed them until it came time to try Palace again. How many? Oh. You fuckers. Get back over here. And that's a wipe. That was at least partially my fault. I was not paying attention there. Is there a clear that just really feels good to play with a group? Could be randos or a pre-farmed party. I mean, I really like my fucking usual party in my FC, which is me, Kelly, no one. Sometimes we call on my friend TC, who is not in our FC, but is a good friend who I generally like gaming with. I'm just gonna stop here for this party. Okay, or they can just not follow me? Sure. Oh, we already got someone doing it. Cool. I will read the story after the... Oh, yeah. Tyrant just fucking goes down immediately. I've never seen Tyrant last more than a couple of seconds. Just earrings. Let me see my goddamn earrings. Not my earrings. I want to see how they look on me. Try before you buy. Very generic. I'm gonna pass. Get her into the center. Okay, I don't need the grab, friends. Out if she's in the center. Yeah, we should just DPS her down at this point. There we go. That was a very average party. I will commend the healer because that's my habit. Peltist Breeches. I guess I need to... Okay. Another recent fun story comes from running the same friends through level 60 raids. We got decent parties for the first 11 fights, and queue times were not bad. Somehow, my rando co-tank in the last fight had a superiority complex about absolutely maintaining aggro, which, when Dark Knight bursts, has a tendency to rip aggro. So the boss would rotate slightly, like 20 degrees, and start hitting me with the frontal cones instead of him, and nobody else took issue. But the fight requires a limit break to survive the halfway transition. I handle it the first time, and I guess that annoys this tank too. We wipe up to mixing spread and stack markers in the second half, retry, and they pop LB super early on that run. So we wipe again, and they're livid. Long story short, that party is poisoned and crumbles soon. We queue back in, and I convince my ranged DPS newbie friend to spend the raid loot tokens to gear her tank up as well and give it a go. She nails the limit break. We never fight for aggro. Only one person dies in the last few percent. Practically perfect run. Really hope this boosts her tanking confidence. Hell yeah! My group has 4 tanks now. There's myself. There is no one who has at least one thing leveled in every category. There is Kelly, who also has at least one thing leveled in every category. And now we have our GM Jared, who is leveling Marauder because Big Axe. He was gonna name his character Vegeta, Prince of All Dragons. The character limit didn't let him, so now he's Vegeta, Prince of All Drag. He is dead set on finding a nice dress. 4 tanks and a healer. We don't have anyone who mono heals. 7 tanks and a single DPS. 8 tanks. 8 tanks. All of us tank. 24 tank alliance raid. "24 tank alliance raid. I want to see it. It's a terrible 24 tank alliance raid. You could probably do that on some of the early Crystal Tower. I want to see that. Oh god. The other night we were running through Crystal... I might have even caught this on stream. We were running through Crystal Tower for the first time. We grab... We take a quick look in Party Finder, because, you know, maybe. Take a quick look in Party Finder. There's a group that's going on to the part of the Crystal Towers that we need to go on to. Cool. Wonderful. Perfect. We sign up. Only Alliance A has people in it. They have